welcome to 2015. So 2014 has closed its doors, and today I'm going to be looking back at what the year was for me. It was probably one of the best years of my life so far, so I'm very excited to see what 2015 has in store. So let's have a look at what 2014 was for me. I kicked off 2014 by knowing that I was getting my first ever tattoo, which is my cherry logo on my wrist, and I love it so much, and I'm so happy that I got it done because I'd wanted one since I was about 15 years old. So I waited till I was 23 and a half, if we're getting technical. So yeah, I love my tattoo. I still love it just as much now as I did then. So that is the first thing that I did in 2014. Moving a little bit on in the year, I went to Ibiza with one of my best friends, and it happened to land on my birthday as well. So I spent my birthday in Ibiza and it was absolutely incredible. We got to dance along with some hippies on a beach. We drove around the entire island. I drove a little bit, which Chris didn't really like that much because I hadn't driven for 3 years, so at least I can say that I've driven in 2014. Next was Summer in the City, and it was my first ever meet and greet. I'd never had one before, and to be quite honest with you guys now, I was absolutely petrified. I was so scared that nobody would want to come or turn up to it, but I was completely wrong. You guys proved me wrong because I had a meet and greet at full capacity, and I just want to thank every single person that came to that because you truly did make that day absolutely fantastic. Next, at Summer in the City, I went on stage with Dan and Phil where they presented me with an award for hitting 100,000 subscribers, and watching this next little clip seriously fills me with so much warmth and squishiness. Just watch it.
Our next winner, the channel is known as a series of comedy sketches, beauty and lifestyle videos, and nothing gets her more excited than the nice smell of a beauty product, apparently. Everybody welcome Cherry Wallis!
And we're gonna let it burn, 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 burn. We're gonna let it burn, 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 burn. Gonna let it burn, 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 burn. We're gonna let it burn, burn, burn.
Also at Summer in the City, I took part in my first ever panel, which was about vlogging, and again, I was extremely anxious about this because I'd never done one before. I didn't really know what to expect, but thankfully my friend Louise was there to sort of keep me calm, which was great. I appreciated that so much. And yeah, so that was another cool thing that happened at Summer in the City. It really was one of the best weekends of 2014. Sticking with YouTube conventions, I also went to DigiFest in 2014, which was absolutely fabulous. I went live on stage at the Hammersmith Apollo in front of 5,000 people, and I was so nervous, but it was such a rush, and I managed to share that experience with two of my very close friends, Nikki and Sammy, and it was so cool. Exciting enough, I then flew to Egypt for a week, which was absolutely breathtaking. Whilst I was there, I managed to do two things that I never thought I would be able to do. One of which was camel riding. I'd never rode one before, but now I'm a professional camel rider, obviously, and it was so cool. You don't know how high these creatures are until you are sat upon its hump. They are like twice as high as a horse, but it was so cool, and I made it run. I rode a camel and made it run in 2014.
My camel nearly fell over. That's not a good sign.
Oh, really? Oh, God! Okay.
Next, I conquered one of my biggest fears, which was swimming in the deep ocean. I had been petrified of deep water for so many years, and granted I used a life jacket, but I went on a snorkeling trip for a whole day, and it was amazing. In 2014, I collabed with some of my very, very good friends, Nikki and Sammy, Gary, Evan, Tom, and Helen. And I just enjoyed doing that so much because most of the time I'm doing this by myself. So to spend a few days with some of my closest friends doing cool things and making cool things and just having a good time, it was just really cool and I enjoyed every second of it. And I guess that wraps up my 2014. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a massive thumbs up. Also, I really hope each and every one of you watching right now has an incredible 2015, because no doubt you all deserve it so much. And yeah, thank you for sticking with me, and I can't wait for this year to get started. I'm very positive about it, and I'm actually kicking it off by ticking something off my bucket list. I'm flying to America for Playlist Live, so that's super exciting for me. I cannot wait. I want to travel a lot more this year, but more on that in a New Year's resolutions video. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're doing really well, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.